For a couple of weeks in 1997, the world was patiently awaiting the verdict of two Bend dogs that had been placed on doggy death row. Jesse, a golden retriever, and Chase, a beagle, were set to be put down for chasing livestock in a southeast Bend neighborhood. At the time, the punishment for dogs chasing livestock would be capital. The decision drew criticism from all over the world. The dogs would eventually find a new home, though. Jordan Williams is here with the details on that 25-year-old case. Jordan?
Yeah, Lee, the late 1990s were all about technological advancements as we moved into a new millennium. But a law that would euthanize dogs for chasing livestock in Oregon made some people feel like we were still in the Stone Ages. The public outcry for Jesse and Chase eventually put pressure on the Oregon legislature to amend the law, which surely has saved countless dog lives. When then-attorney Chris Eck accepted his first ever criminal case, he could have never guessed what was about to happen.
I actually did an interview, and I was on Tom Brokaw's Evening News. I did 3 interviews with the BBC. I was in the LA Times. This thing truly went global.
25 years ago, Eck would help defend the lives of 2 dogs, Jesse and Chase. The golden retriever and beagle had gotten loose from their owner and ended up chasing some sheep, an offense that meant the 2 dogs would be put to sleep. Eck would take on the case that was brought to him by the dog's owner, a single mother.
It was simply a matter of, was she afforded the right sort of due process that folks are entitled to under both the state and federal constitutions before something gets taken from them, whether it's property or their liberty. So it actually ended up being more about a constitutional case. It just happened that dogs were at issue.
Eck would win the case, and the dogs were adopted by another Deschutes County resident. Before Jesse and Chase, there was one option when it came to dogs chasing livestock. They would be put down, but the law would be changed.
In doing that, the side benefits of that were it got such national and statewide, national, and even global attention that there was so much pressure on the state legislature in Oregon that the law was amended.
There are a number of options that counties can use when dealing with animals chasing or injuring livestock. Counties can require the dog owner take the appropriate measures in confining their dog and providing a notarized pledge that the owner will prevent the dog from chasing livestock again. The dog may also be surrendered to another owner approved by the county, or they can move their dog to a location where they are not a threat to livestock. Eck, who no longer practices law, says the story of the 2 dogs comes up every now and again.
Every news outlet, every state senator or representative, you couldn't do anything else. That's all that people wanted to talk about, read about, hear about. So it was a really crazy viral moment before viral moments were talked about.
And Lee, I don't think I need to remind you, but maybe some of our viewers at home who didn't know the story. This is an old article or an old newspaper from the Bend Bulletin, 1997. Up here you have a little picture of President Bill Clinton being sworn in, but most of the newspaper is of those 2 dogs being set free, talking about death row is no home for dogs. And I know you were somewhat close to the story. This happened right around the time you came to Bend, right?
That's right. It was about 3 weeks after I got here, actually, Jordan, and I was just... I was blown away by the enormity of the story. Our phones were ringing off the hook back in the newsroom. Everybody wanted to know about this story. And it actually was the very first time, and it was, as you mentioned in your story, a Bend woman who actually was the first one to fight for the rights of the dogs. Right. And, of course, the law's changed now, so it was a major story.
Yep, Jesse and Chase, some trailblazing dogs there, and Chris Eck, of course, too, and then the owner, too, who fought the case.
Right. Great story, Jordan.